what I'm trying to look at, I think I see it better on my screen. So there's different ways to do concrete. You could do blocks, like kind of like bricks, but they're cement blocks, and you put them on top of each other, but you have to do them level, and it takes some skill to do. I've never seen them use that high, but I guess you can. I don't really know. But like blocks require some good oversight and to make things square, or they will not work good. Let me these are blocks, and they should have rebar in them to reinforce, and you have to put mortar down and level them out with the mortar. And I do see a lot of construction in Kenya with blocks. The thing when I see people do it, you see this wall? Let me actually like bring this picture. Oh no. Okay. You see how clean the joints are? That's clean work there. When you look at um, when I look at stuff in Kenya, this is a good example. When I see block construction, this one's not actually that bad, but it's freaking messy as hell. And I always wonder if they're working that messy with the block. Is it straight? Is it level? What's going on? And I'm not trying to, whatever company that I'm at right now, I'm not trying to disparage them or anything. I'm just making an example. Let me find like you see the mortar like squeezing out of the blocks. Actually, like the Gong Road overpass, some of the framing for that, I was like, geez, this is some messy work that they got going on. This stuff looks fine. Uh, let's just go building. Because like in the US we would like put a finish on it. I'm trying to find an example. Goodness gracious. What is happening? Pop-ups are attacking us. How come I can't find an example? I see it all the time. That's not that bad, but you see, I don't know if you could see exactly. Oh, I can't zoom in here. Dang, I'm sorry, guys. I want to get you a good picture of what I'm talking about. But basically, the joints of the buildings look real. Oh, this is good. Okay. You see how, like, the mortar's all squeezing out and it's all over the place, and it just looks, I'm sorry, it looks really shitty. Like, if you did that in the US, you would be fired immediately. Yeah, this. What the hell is this? What are you? First of all, they're wasting material. And I'm talking about all of this in the joints. That's trash. That's like, and I mean, that doesn't itself make the building unsafe. But when I see this, I just think this is horrible workmanship. And so when I see block construction, I get a little skeptical versus form, because form you just make the shape and then you pour it in with the rebar. But I mean, like if you set blocks like this in the U.S., you would be fired immediately. They would not let you do this. Look at that, and then they don't even stucco over it or anything. They just leave it like that. So I'm not trying to be disparaging, but like literally, it's just bad work. Sorry, it's bad. All right, that's my. Again, if you compare it to this type of work, clean, straight. Actually, it was a business idea I had as far as doing precast concrete, because now they're building some properties with, let's do it. Kenya precast walls image. So I was thinking about doing a business that I think it's like this. So you could get like a yard. Yeah, these are the precast panels here. So you make these off site. So maybe there's a vendor that just makes walls in different sizes. And not just walls, but they can make all kinds of different pieces. And then you bring them to the site, and then you can just erect them at the site and build a house in like a day, or at least the exterior of the house. Which, I shouldn't be leaking all these ideas, okay? But you could build affordable housing really fast with something like this. So this is kind of like a new thing. See, these are just panels that you can pour off site. Now these are really tall, but bang, you just place them in. You got to firm them up, and you can have the exterior of a property erected really fast, and the interior walls and everything too. I think it's a cool business. I didn't mean to get derailed too much, but I think what I was trying to get at here is that this looks like that block. And so if you do block bad, especially this tall, if it's not level, you're going to have a big freaking problem. Because if you're like a couple degree angle off, or if you are a centimeter off at the bottom, by the top, you could be really off and have a slant, and now it's leaning.